This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's the 23rd of March. You've probably all been wondering where I've been the week, and I was in Seattle helping my son move. I was there for 7 days, and it was a success, and I actually came home without getting sick or arriving there sick, so that was great. So didn't tell anyone because I know I have people here pretending to be subscribers, but they're actually my enemies. So look at that. There's our Seymour. There's our Seymour. Of course, there are crows and pigeons, and it's very cold. Oh my goodness, is it cold. It is really, really cold. So get our food out. Lots of eggs here because I know Seymour would turn up. I guess it's late, about 10 o'clock. Time I cleaned up the apartment and did what I had to do. Although I really started on that yesterday, as tired as I was, to get that work done. It was important to do that. So, get back on schedule and stay awake as long as I can. Let's, I don't know if any sparrows are here, but let's put down our sunflower seeds. And, yeah, I had every day there blue sky, picture perfect weather. It was extraordinary. In the 70s, 60s and 70s, every day. It was much warmer than here. It was just spectacular. So I was so happy. So happy. We spread this out here because I put a little bit by the fire hydrant so that the little sparrows would get some. Oh gosh. There's someone here watching. I don't really know what they're looking at, but we're gonna come down and do our thing. This looks like this is where Bryant put down the food, but we're gonna go in the middle where we always go. I guess he put the food out very early in the morning. He didn't have any confrontation. We got a little crow here. Hey, Kai. Let's go over here. Grass isn't so tall. Oh, put down our little nuts here. I can't get over how cold it is. Actually, I got home yesterday. It started out rainy, but then it cleared up. Oh, Seymour. I know, honey. Mama's late. There we go, honey. Mama's back. Here we go. Oh. And there we go. Here we go. There we go, Seymour. There we go. Oh, I forgot the cat food. Well, I'll give it out. We'll have to give it out later. There we go. There we go, honeys. Oh, I knew I forgot something. But we do still have an 8-hour time difference, so it's 8 hours later for me. So it's evening, actually. And I'm starting to feel it. Here's our little crows. There's our little Luca the duck. Get in there, Luca. I got 2 bags of seed in there. And lots of grain. a little bit of wheat bread, and what we got there, three silver gulls, and 1 or 2, 3, 4 black-headed gulls. Not many. You see, they're all gone now. I think I put at least 10 eggs out there. Gosh, I don't see any eggs anymore. But it is very cold today. I gave them a nice big portion today. I have to tell you, everywhere that I was, I didn't take my camera with me. I really didn't have any time. Every day I worked from morning till night packing up, and the day before I left, we finally got the moving van. My son had to give a big presentation, and they were calling him up at 10 o'clock in the night. Like I say, it's no exaggeration, he was working 16-hour days. It was quite unbelievable. But anyway, it goes to show you how Americans, how hard they work. Not just people in IT, but in all branches. They work very, very hard. I don't see that here. That people cut off when they're done working at 6 and they go home and they don't work till 10 or 11 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I don't see it. But anyway, I've never heard of it. And my son never experienced that with the 2 jobs he was working in Europe, in Bonn and in Frankfurt. Never experienced, but he's getting it now. It's working very, very hard. What I want to say, the main road to the area where my son has an apartment is the 2-lane road through the middle of town. And along the way, as you approach the town, you go up a rather steep hill with forests on either side, and houses and developments. And believe it or not, right across our car flew an American eagle, and he landed across the other side of the street on top of a giant fir tree. But we saw him as if I could just reach out and touch him. He was absolutely spectacular. But there's just so much wildlife there. It is absolutely amazing, and there were crows everywhere. And when I walked by the crows, they kind of screamed at me. They were quiet, and then they screamed at me as if they wanted something, or I have no idea, as if they knew me. It was strange. But anyway, a lot of crows. I don't see anyone harassing the birds. And what's very interesting in this city of Sammamish in Washington, not maybe an hour away from Seattle proper, it is they set aside little parcels of land inside the city and on the outskirts of the unincorporated land, and those are natural habitats, and the brush is so thick, and the trees are at least a meter wide. I mean, those trees must be at least 200 years old, never been lumbered, and they set aside these little parcels of land all throughout the little town of Sammamish as natural habitats, and they're full of birds and wildlife, and it's just absolutely amazing. But they love their wildlife, and they protect it, and they love their trees. Unlike here, where they shave down all the trees around the buildings, they plant trees around the buildings, and they try to leave as many trees as they can when they clear property for building. So, and building is very restricted there. So they just they want to keep their state as natural as it can be. But amazing, absolutely amazing. And everything is landscape. Like California, the highways and everything are many of them are landscaped. Parking lots are landscaped. Buildings around must be landscaped with natural trees that are natural to the area. Anyway, it's just amazing. It's just a whole different mindset than what we have here, right? So, absolutely amazing. It's our little pigeons, right? And our little sparrows here. Well, I have a million things to do, so I'm going to get moving on. And tomorrow's Sunday, so they get 2 feedings tomorrow. And they'll be able to catch up because Mom is home. Anyway, this is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. Have a great Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. And it's good to be back. And to all of you as well. This is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. Love your birds. Take care. And I shall see you bright and early tomorrow morning.